Hi and welcome back to Bill's Cichlid Room. Well, I'm back off holidays now, so that's the east coast of America done. So if you didn't get a chance to watch those videos, if you'd have a look, so there's a couple of videos on there from the Boston New England Aquarium. Amazing place. So yeah, anyway, it's back into the fish room and I've got all the maintenance to do, and I've got a couple of tanks to get ready, and then I can go out fish shopping. So if we have a look at each individual tank and see how the fish room got on when I was away. My son very kindly was coming round like about 3 times a week feeding all the fish. So yeah, let's have a look and see what was been happening. So if we have a look at this tank first, this is the one with the Nicaraguense pair in it, the Corridorus and the Tetras. So what I've noticed, the Bacilla Tetras, it looks like I'm down to 2. Yeah, so it looks like I've lost a couple of those, unfortunately. Black Widow Tetras are still there. The Corries, I did have 4 of those and I can only spot 3. We got Nicaraguense looking fantastic. Bit of algae on the glass, but it's easily cleaned off. Yeah, so not too bad on that one, just a couple of Tetras and one of the Corries, the Similus, unless it's hiding in there somewhere. Next tank to have a look at, so this is the one with the Nanolatus. So I don't know whether you remember, my friend Phil from the Northwest Cichlid group, he gave me a couple of juveniles just before I went away. So they've been in here, so the females in here, unfortunately I lost the male about a month ago. But yeah, the big fish lad, he's got a couple of males that he's going to give me pretty soon. Yeah, there's the original female. And the Skull Creek rainbows. So yeah, it looks like everything in this tank is fine. So this is the tank with the rainbows. The Thread of Starlight used to be the Lewisselli and the Asfraki. So yeah, everything seems fine in this tank. Obviously all need a water change and the glass cleaning down. That's to be expected after 3 weeks. Yeah, so good job on that tank. So in this tank it's got the spare Nicaraguense and the Cutterite pair. Now if you remember before I went away, the Cutterite pair had actually just spawned and I've just left them. But yet lo and behold, there's still a load of fry in there, so they've done a fantastic job of looking after them. Of course they're all hiding now. There's one of them there. Yeah, so everything looks okay in this tank. Damper tank with the Sajaca and the Geophagus redhead tapirjas. And the little Sajaca, the ones that have grew up in here. So yeah, this tank looks alright. Bit dirty, but all the inhabitants all look fine. So yeah, good job on this tank. I do like the Melon Rambo and the Madagascan cichlids. Yeah, they're doing really well. So this is one of the empty tanks. So this is I'll give this a bit of a clean out, drop the water down about 50% and fill it all up and get that ready for some new stock. The same with this tank as well, so it won't take too long to get these ready. Yeah, so there's been nothing in this tank for about 3 months, but with me using the air sponge filters, I've just left them running. There's been no heaters on in the tank, but the temperature's coming out at about 72 Fahrenheit. So yeah, I've got some fish on order from Aqualife, some of the Gymnogeophagus bauxini, which are more of a temperate fish, so you can actually keep them at lower temperatures. So what the idea is, on one of these tanks, I'll make it into a temperate setup and see how we get on keeping tropical type fish with no heaters. So these 2 tanks are empty as well, so I'll get them ready. These are what I sometimes use as breeding tanks for the smaller cichlids or quarantine tanks. I shouldn't have too much of a problem actually getting new fish, like quarantining them, because I have got empty tanks and they're the ones that they're going to go into, so they're like quarantining themselves, if you know what I mean. There's no other fish going in there apart from what I buy from the shop. And this is the other tank, so this is going to take a bit more work. So yeah, I need to clean this one out properly. So this one hasn't had any fish in it for, it must be about 7 or 8 months now. So yeah, I need a good old clean out this one. And the little fry grow out tanks. So I need to get some more heaters for these ones as well. The heaters that I've had, they're old now, and yeah, I don't think they're working properly. Yeah, these won't take too long to clean out, actually get up and running again. Not that I have to do it all this weekend, of course. Right, so back to the tanks. So this is the tank with the Feste in it, and the original pair of the Nicaragua Gwents and the Fenestratus. So yeah, everything in this tank seems to have done alright. It's the one that I think is the subdominant male. That's the female. And there's the other one that I'm hoping is the dominant male. So yeah, everything in this tank looks fine. But this is the tank with the Caeruleus in it, the Spilaris, and the Congo tetras. It looks like I'm down to 4 Congo tetras. There was 6 in here, so yeah, it looks like I've lost 2 Congo tetras. I'll try breeding these in a couple of weeks. Looks like we're top heavy on males. It looks like there's 3 males and 1 female. Spilaris. Oh, there's another female. So 2 females. Yeah, so 3 males and 2 females. Not too bad. And the real Hairus Caeruleus. I'll try and get those breeding as well. They're a fantastic little fish, those. Of course, the other fish to have a look at in this tank is the Phrixtes passionis. This is the female. The male's hiding. But yeah, hopefully I'll get these breeding properly before too long. As you know, I have had them breeding before, but I didn't raise any of the young. The timing wasn't right for me. But yeah, hopefully between now and Christmas I'll get something going with those. Yeah, there's the male, he's come out to have a look now. They are spectacular, these. So the last tank to look at is all the grow out. So this is the chocolate cichlids, the temporis, and the Ferrites ellioti, the machypinnis, and there's a couple of neotropilis in there. So yeah, everything looks fine in this tank. It doesn't look like I've lost anything in there. Though to be honest, I don't know how many were in there before I went away. But yeah, these are the ones that I'll be putting into the Northwest Cichlid Group auction, which is the first Sunday in July. So I'll put the poster up at the end of the video if anybody wants to get any details. Some nice chocolates in here. Look at this one here, he's a cracker. Well, thanks for watching. So yeah, no big disasters while I was away, so it's pretty much 3 weeks just with me son feeding them 2 or 3 times a week. Yeah, so I'll crack on, get all the maintenance done, all the water changes done, get those tanks set up, and I'll see you all on the next video when hopefully I should have some more fish. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe, leave a comment, press the like button, share the video, all that sort of stuff. Don't forget about the Northwest Cichlid Group auction, the second Sunday in July. The first Sunday in July, and I'll see you all soon.